Despite being a close aide of John Paul II for 23 years, little is known about the life of Joseph Ratzinger. As head of the Congregation of the Doctrine of Faith, he became the moral watchdog of the Church. He fended off attacks against Marxist ideology and the dangers of heresy. A prolific writer, Cardinal Ratzinger was the author of dozens of essays and books on theology.
Fede e scienza, cioè la relazione umana che apre la persona a Dio, non si oppongono, al contrario la scienza esige questa complementarietà, esige questa dimensione più alta di una comprensione per l'uomo come tale.
Up until the late 70s, we didn't know much about the private Joseph Ratzinger. Then, on his 50th birthday, he published his memoirs, entitled Milestones. Born on April 16, 1927 in Bavaria, Germany, Joseph was the youngest of 3 children. Baptised the following day at the Easter Vigil Mass, he recalled that moment as personally very meaningful to him, a, quote, symbol of the hope of the resurrection. At just 12 years of age, and with the encouragement of his parish priest, he followed in his brother's footsteps and entered the seminary. That was 1939. By then, Hitler had declared war, and the Third Reich began recruiting young people. Joseph Ratzinger was among them. But in May 1945, he deserted the army and went home, a decision that landed him in a prisoner of war camp. A month later, Joseph was able to go back to the seminary and was ordained in 1951. Later, he presented his doctoral thesis on St. Augustine, and from that moment, he developed a great devotion to him. Another one he prayed to was St. Benedict, one of the patron saints of Europe.
Ho voluto chiamarmi Benedetto XVI per riallacciarmi idealmente al venerato pontefice Benedetto XV e autentico profeta di pace.
In 1977, Paul VI named him Archbishop of Munich and Friesinga. As cardinal, he participated in the 2 conclaves of 1978, which elected John Paul I and II. Pope Wojtyła then called him to Rome. In the Roman neighbourhood, close to the Vatican, people talk about his simplicity, and though he's German, he never touches beer.
Quando lo incontravo, come si metteva seduto al tavolo, facevo sempre la solita domanda: so che piace l'aranciata, e dicevo: Eminenza, la sua lattina di aranciata? E lui con un cenno, con un sorriso, affermava quello che gli proponevo.
Those who know him well say that he's not only affable, but has a good sense of humour. It's quite a contrast to the Darth Vader-like image he's earned from the media.